Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Alrighty, here we go again. Back to Alan Wake, baby. Alan Wake, episode 2 out of like 5 or 6 or something. I decided that for this stream, this whole like Remedy replay, I suppose it is, except for Quantum Break and Control, because I haven't played those yet. Quantum, except for Control, because I haven't played that yet. So I figure for this stream, I'm going to play through at least like the main episodes of Alan Wake, and then when Control comes out, get through Control, then take a break from that, go back to Alan Wake and finish like the 2 expansions, and then maybe American Nightmare afterwards, to when like this part in Control comes out, when there's a part in Control. I love that there's a snowstorm going on right now, and in Max Payne 1 there's the heaviest like snowstorm in New York, but that was in the 90s, early 2000s or something. Yes, so Alan Wake, I don't know why it decided to use like the left side of the camera rather than the right side like everyone's used to. She is also a photographer. I think his wife is a photographer, right? That is like part of his business. You know, like he's the writer and the celebrity, and then she's like, yeah. Look at that, the guns, the 2 golden guns, that's cool. Here we go, the Alan Wake books. Return to Sender, What I Can't Forget, Alex Casey, The Things That I Want, The Fall of Casey. So, like, his book series, that's where the whole Max Payne thing ties in with this. Oh, another QR code. I'll scan that in a second. Yeah, so Max Payne kind of ties into the Alan Wake, or the Remedy universe, in that Max Payne, the Max Payne games are books written by Alan Wake, only instead of being called Max Payne, it's Alex Casey's the cop. Whether Max Payne is a real person and like Alan Wake based his books off of his life and then obviously like embellished a bunch to like make them good fiction or something, is where that comes from. Like the font is even the same as the Max Payne font. Return to Sender, What I Can't Forget, The Things That I Want, and The Fall. Like the Things That I Want, those are all like quotes and like things from the Max Payne games. And then you have Alex Casey, which is obviously like Max Payne 1. And then you have The Fall of Casey, which is Max Payne 2. An Alex Casey thriller was what's written under it. I really wish we could like see the details, but it's probably just an award he won for, best detective fiction or something. And then you have like the book covers here, like the Photoshop stuff. There's the poster, the typewriter. The dude is so old school. He writes on a typewriter. Calendar. All right, let's check out this manuscript. Also, feel free to tell me how my levels are. How's the sound? What's going on? You know, am I too loud? Is the game too loud? What should I fix? What should I turn down? Etc. Etc.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Also, Alex Casey suspiciously sounds a lot like Max Payne. And that's from a book, The Sudden Stop. Apparently, The Sudden Stop by Alan Wake. New York, man, I miss New York. I used to live in New York. I lived there from 2009 to 2015, and I'm back in Florida. Man, I miss New York. Nice apartment. Freaking just fancy. Fancy. Expensive.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
Yeah.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
I'll go put it on. Wonder if there's a texture mod to like give clean shaven Alan Wake. Probably is. Maybe get rid of the gray hair. Oh, there's the jacket. There's his jacket. Pretty sweet jacket. Probably could find it on like jacketreplicas.com or something. I don't know.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
You know what? Let's listen to the other Alex Casey story.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
So good. Such a good voice.
This was a late goodbye.
All right. No. That's probably the very next page. It's like Sudden Stop 1, Sudden Stop 2. Obviously. Duh. Oh yeah, that QR code. Let's see where it takes us, shall we? Let me see, that's weird. Nope. Damn it, come on, phone. Oh, okay, QR code. Where will you take me? The last one in the first level, there's a QR code in level 1 that is, come on, you're gonna scan? There we go. Oh, this is cool. All right, when you scan that QR code, here's what it says. It says, turns out this isn't too bad, even if you're not sitting on a couch when you play it. Who knew? That's great. The other QR code took you to the Alan Wake Facebook page. If you scan, there's a QR code to scan in the tutorial level when you're like being chased and everything. All right, so I turned the coffee on. All right, let's go. I know everyone's probably getting bored standing around here like Wake. Black hoodie, could be a hacker.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Bow chicka bow bow.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Sweet bathroom. Where's the
I
fuse
really
box?
don't like this, Alan. Please hurry.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Where's the fuse box?
Alan, I really need those lights
There.
on.
Okay. God.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Is that an old Commodore 64?
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down
I'm
the
sorry you
corridor.
had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You're good to go, Mr. Wake. Sarah's probably waiting for a chance to talk to you.
All right, I'm trying to dissect Alan Wake's outfit here. You got a hoodie on, you got a hoodie on. First of all, you probably got like a regular like t-shirt, like maybe a white t-shirt or something. I don't know, white, black t-shirt, whatever. And then you have a hoodie.
The sheriff wanted to see you in her office.
Yeah, I know. And then you have a fucking, what is this? Like another dress shirt or something? Maybe like a kind of like green dress shirt, maybe. And then you have a freaking like flannel, maybe like tweed kind of jacket that's probably like fleece because it's like, because he came from the. Is it cold outside or something? Like, what? Why you got like so many layers on, dude? Same. I want to say it's the same flooring in Max Payne 2.
Thank you for
but it's
testing
not.
the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Crazy lamp lady. Okay.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
All right. Thanks.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't? The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
If only she knew.
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you down the corridor in her office.
Alice was missing. I needed help to find her. I wasn't ready to leave.
Meeting room. Okay, doctor guy. Oh, read. Can I read? What? Oh. Okay. Developers. I love when they do that. Richard Bowe, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller on a camping trip overdue, haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-9932. Thank you. Alright, so you got some missing people. Disappeared on 6/20/07. Identifying features, knack for winning contests. Okay, so you got some campers and a guy who disappeared in 2007. I think Alan Wake takes place in 2010, like the game the year came out. Wait. Okay.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now. Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice. Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here! Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then. Oh, why'd you do that for? You're with them, aren't you? You're those space aliens! You think you got me right where you want? Well, you just wait! You just wait! I told him, oh yeah, well, I don't hear we're on your feet.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the Dark Presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power. The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the Sheriff's Department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car. kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall in the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
All right. Whoa.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Okay.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh! Hey! Oh my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Barry to the rescue.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault.
She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
I'd come here to rent a cabin where I could wait till midnight.
Bucktooth Charlie. The skeleton of a Columbian mammoth. Mammothus columbi. This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998. When the Columbian mammoth became Washington State's fossil, named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Good to know. I'd put that into a story. Maybe it'll even come to life and attack us.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Back at it again with the gorgeous visuals. Like, look at this. This is insane. And this was in 2010. Granted, I mean, like, games have come a long way now, but like, wow. I'll never get over it, man. I'll never get over just how pretty. There we go.
Hey,
God.
Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
All right. Okay, so now how to do that is Windows key and tab.
You can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play Firewatch for a while. That sucks your internet died. Yeah, my internet was having issues earlier today. I was trying to watch Realms Deep Part 2, or Realms Deep 2020, like the whole 3D Realms. They had kind of like a boomer shooter E3 sort of thing. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that, but then my internet fucked up. Aw, poor dog. Poor puppy. Firewatch looks super good, though. I heard the story is amazing for Firewatch.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Yeah, I heard it kind of, it's kind of like
if you have any
a
trouble
mind
finding
fuck.
it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know, I just don't want any trouble.
Right, thanks.
Yeah, I heard the story in Firewatch is it's like it's like really really good, but also like really trippy and like kind of like Spec Ops: The Line, like mind blowing.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Oh yeah, Barry's the best. I love Barry. Barry for the win.
Al, come on! I mean, okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Uh-huh. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
All the movie
Bless
references
you.
kill me.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Oh yeah, I forgot I removed my HUD because I wanted like to be more immersive and to see if I could actually make it without a HUD. So I guess we're gonna find out. I'm playing on hard mode. I'll pick up batteries. This is gonna be difficult. I don't know how many batteries I have. Oh, no. On. Yeah. I don't know how many batteries I have. I don't know how much ammo I have. So it's really just instinctual. Damn it. Let's see if I can actually make it. I can go out that way. Can I go out this way? No. Damn, no gun right now either? Shit. Alright, let the spooks begin. Since I started playing this again, I'm actually scared of the dark now. like it's always been kind of a fear, but walking at night, I walked over to my friend's house tonight to pick up some brownies. And I was legit scared. I was like, I really hope like something in the shadows doesn't come and attack me. Like, it really gets to you. This game really gets to you. I'm also trying to collect all the manuscript pages and...
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Thank you, Barry.
Lock the door when I leave.
Smooth as butter. Hot damn, I love this game. just linear? Okay. Wait, what? Do I have a gun? Oh, I do. I think I had a gun. How's work going, Ian?
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
It would scare the crap out of me too. Seeing all this crazy shit.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
I mean, yeah, but I could drive, like, you know, down
I
the
knew
road.
I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
And they had Alice. I have to get my wife back. Have to explore everything. Everything. If I can explore it, I'll do it.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really, just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Alright, I'm going to check controls for a minute because direct aiming, why is that disabled? Okay, now that I have direct aiming on, which I don't know why it's disabled. Oh, unless that's automatic aiming or something. Reload, jump, shoot, throw, boss fight, boost, flashlight, right mouse button. Okay, so when I'm playing on PC with mouse and keyboard, there's no like soft aim for my flashlight. It's just a direct like hard beam. But if I'm playing on a controller, I can like do that and not just. Oh, there we go. I can do like a soft aim or whatever with it, rather than just like instant boost if I'm playing with a controller. But at the same time, it feels really weird now that I've been playing with mouse and keyboard, so I'm just gonna. It's cool. Shit. Jump scares galore also. Anything down there? Just some stairs. Okay, same trail. I'm already freaking out, and I'm not even like into this level yet. Okay. Lover's Peak, Moonshine Cave, Elderwood Nature Trail. Fuck. Any lights? No.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took your kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to... You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Sheesh. Maybe he should have looked a little harder into the mirror. Maybe he shouldn't have come to Night Springs. What the fuck? Is this your birds? Coming in closer. Where you going? Check up here. Oh, there's a manuscript page. And here's another one. Nice.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Well, that's not sad at all. Jeez. Oh, maybe direct aiming in the options is like a soft lock. Like, it'll automatically log on to enemies when I do that.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Fallen Rock Zone. There's a song in there somewhere. Visitor Center.
The vision left me weak. This was no hidden.
Rusty, hang on!
Oh,
I'm
God!
coming!
Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help me!
Oh, coffee there, miss. Help you after I get some coffee. I'm a-coming, I'm a-coming.
Help me!
Hello?
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful... The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone. The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front...
Anything good? Anything good? Maybe pick up some painkillers from here? Okay, I got the key in my inventory. Damn it. I can't go out that door. bullets. Awesome. Damn, why is every door locked?
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned.
You could open the door or turn the lights on any slower. Lights, lights.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Here we go. What do we got? Shit. I'm so scared right now, it's ridiculous.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please! Don't feed the animals!
Shit.
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license!
That's not scary at all. Jesus Christ. Maybe I'll turn my volume down a little bit. And as nice as it is having a no HUD, I need that shit. It's scary. Yeah, sorry. I need my HUD, baby. Direct aiming. What is direct aiming? Let me Google what direct aiming really is really quickly. Direct aiming. Alan Wake. Cool. It's like one of the first things that pops up. I was just looking through the controls and I was wondering what is direct aiming and what does the option do when it is turned on or off. Fancy name for an auto aim. I've heard that it's off when the mouse. I've heard that it's off. Then the mouse is not that crazy anymore, but can't say much about it because I use Xbox controller for the game. I enjoy it more that Makes the flashlight follow your mouse movement at all times instead of turning with the character's body. Makes the game considerably more keyboard mouse friendly. It's not really necessary with the controller though. Okay, so direct aiming is this. Okay, now I get it. And then disabled. Direct aiming disabled. Oh. Okay, so it's more like... Okay, this is disabled. That's enabled. Okay, so it just turns me, it's more like traditional. I'm turning my character with the camera instead of, there's just not a little lag.
Obey! Rangers instructions! At all times!
Rusty, no!
Never! Approach closer than 100 yards! 2 bears and wolves! Never approach any other... Closer than 25 yards! Pets must be leashed! At all times! Never leave your pet unattended! It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park. This includes even rocks you may find along the river, or even simple berries.
Stop chasing me, you motherfucker. Stop running away. Kind of easy. Easier than the first time. The first time I did it. Shit. Shit. That's not easy. Okay, I think I'm going to turn direct aiming off, because for some reason, that was worse. No idea why. Sorry, I lost chat again. Yikes. Okay, back to business. Yeah, I think I like the non-direct aiming thing better. Wait a minute. I forgot to check if there's ammo. See some sparkly stuff. Yes. Nice. Maximum ammo, baby. Okay, I thought I saw a manuscript page. No. Alright. Oh, and of course, my mic is dropping. Okay. Back to business. Back to business. Follow the light. Yeah, super glad I turned my HUD back on. It's way more comforting. Yeah. Oh, light. Stay into the light. I gotta be close.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Yeah, that's right. You better listen to frickin' Alan. Barry. I love you, Barry, but jeez. If your best friend says, hey, there's like, you know, people who are turning into dark creatures, you know, possessed and stuff, like, would you listen to him? You know, I would hope so. I would hope that you'd listen to, like, your best friend. Cafe, souvenir shop, visitor center. Well, that visitor center's gone now.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Damn. I love that. I love that there's checkpoints like this. I love that everything is so kind of like integrated, minus the HUD. I wish that like wait a minute, does my battery start to get darker? Oh, it does. Okay, that's really cool. The little light, that's great. That's a really cool indicator. Maybe I don't need a HUD, but I'm not gonna try it right now. Maybe if I replay this game again for like a third time, I'll play it without the HUD, but that's really cool. So when you're aiming, to see how much battery life you have left, like the light actually shrinks. I wonder what it looks like when it gets to 0. Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna let this charge up for a minute. But I wonder, will it charge up quicker if I go into the light? Yes, it does. That's rad. That's really rad. Yeah, it shrinks. That's really cool. I like that. That's great detail. How to keep your game integrated, and then obviously when like my health gets low, it goes into like a black and white or whatever. That's cool. And then the only way to tell if you have ammo is to just count your shots. You gotta count your shots. Okay, back to 42. Maybe this is the better aiming, because like the flashlight is right kind of like right in my hand. You know, I'll try it this way. I'll try it like the southpaw style. The left-handers. Just feels super weird. Yeah, it feels super, super off. I don't know why. Okay, cool, another checkpoint. Damn birds.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
I can't do it. Okay, let's enter Moonshine Cave. Let's brave it. Ooh. I gotta say, playing with the vertical mouse definitely feels different. I got used to it with Quantum Break. This cave was the site of frequent and lucrative bootlegger activity throughout the Prohibition 1919-1933. It was mostly used for temporary storage of alcohol smuggled from Canada, but at times alcohol was also distilled on the premises. That's cool. That's why they call it Moonshine Cave. Nice. Yes. Lithium batteries. Hell yeah. Okay, I got my shotgun. That I will definitely save for the harder enemies. That's really cool. Shit. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Fuck. Damn it. Take out a guy. Four bullets. Ouch. Damn, I saw that guy coming out right before the trigger of they're gonna show up. That shit was creepy as hell. Jesus. I'm gonna have such nightmares after tonight. And I can't... Oh, wait a minute. Can I go this way? No, I gotta go down there. Wait a minute. Whoa. Can I... If I drop down, will I die? Can I cheese going over there? I bet you if I drop down, I'll die. Yeah, because that looks... There's another checkpoint over there. I wonder if I can... See, if I die, then I'll have to do it over again. Oh, wait, no, or is that... I can't tell. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind, I would die. Okay. Looked like I could, like, just cheese it and fall. Alright, Sorry everyone, I'm just looking for copy thermoses and what do you call it? Manuscript pages. Even though I have all of them, I think I have all of them. I'm only missing one in this area. Okay, checkpoint, cool. Checkpoint, that means bad guys. Of course, there's gonna be a couple popping up. Yep, called it. Yeah, I hear the music already.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Just waiting for this fight. I can hear the music. I'm sure you guys can too. Be a tough one. Alright, checkpoint. Shotgun. Ammo, yeah. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Yeah, I wish I could just cheese it and I guess not have to fight. Here it comes. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh no, whoa, what the hell? No thank you. Run! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Shit. That's right, you better walk away. God, oh, I'm not gonna make it. Not hard mode. Whoa, another guy, another guy. Shit. Are they gonna have all their health back though, is the question. No, yes, no. No. Doesn't look that way. This is tough. This is tough. Shit. Okay. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Start. Jesus. Damn, only 21 bullets left. Alright, cool.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Okay. God damn these fights. I don't even know how I'm gonna make it through the later half of the game. Jeez. I barely made it through this. Okay, I can't let them surround me. I need to use like the power for stunning or whatever. Bear alert. Great. Okay. Here we go. Alright, new strategy. Cheese it. Fuck, I only have 8 bullets left. That's where I need to go. also have to explore. I am so surprised that that worked. Like, you have no idea. I am beyond surprised that that worked. Really nothing around here? Huh. Okay, that's Lover's Peak right there. Anything this way, or is it until later? Not until later. The tree this ring was cut from started growing in 1846, the year the Oregon Treaty was signed. Other notable events marked on this ring: 1853, the Washington Territory was formed; 1878, the founding of Bright Falls Mining Co. and the town itself; 1889, Washington was granted statehood; 1929, tree damaged in a forest fire; 1970, the Bright Falls Mining Co. closes its doors after a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake; 1980, Mount St. Helens erupts; 1987, tree felled by storm. I was thinking, like, can I use my shotgun on that big dude? But I used that. See, and what sucks is if it wasn't so scary at nighttime, like this. Oh, I was like, what's that? This place would be really pretty. Like, I love forests and stuff. When I went to Colorado a couple years ago, gorgeous, just gorgeous forests and mountains and everything like that. It was great.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
All right. Damn birds. All right, so I don't even know how long I've been streaming now. I know my phone is about to die. That's what I used to monitor my chat. It's also I'm the only person watching right now. Wow, looks like I have to jump the gate. All right, almost there. I think we're almost finished with this level, because geez Louise. Shit.
We gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Okay, here we go.
You can
see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah,
Let's
but
move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
These stairs, Wake.
God, his aim is
Use
terrible.
the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. Just a little longer. Scare them off. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it.
Come on, motherfuckers.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and
fuck.
safe.
Hell yeah, I'm feeling all cozy and fucking safe. Hurry up the goddamn stairs, buddy. Let's go, let's go. I'm out of flares.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
I'm out of flares. You're gonna give me more flares or what? Ooh, coffee thermos.
Fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
about goddamn time. Jesus Christ, shoot him. Hurry up. My God.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move. On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Oh. Please give me flares and batteries and ammo and all this good stuff. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Four flares, okay. God, sorry that frickin' section took so long. My God, this game is difficult. I mean, I am playing on hard mode, but jeez Louise. I'm totally gonna, if you're watching this on YouTube, then you just missed me dying like a million times. Like literally, I think I failed like 4 or 5 times or whatever on this recent, that part up there. God damn, I suck. Hopefully my audio levels are fine and nothing's like peaking and I sound fine and haven't had any feedback on that, but I know my audio levels have like, for Quantum Break, I know my audio levels were like totally borked for episode 1 when watching on phone, on mobile devices. Like, I'm sorry if my audio sucks. I thought it was good. I fixed it in like DaVinci Resolve to make sure that it sounded fine. It sounded fine to me, and shit. And yeah, it sounded fine to me, but I guess not. You know what? I have flares and flashlights and ammo now, so I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't be freaking out. Oh.
Hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Okay. Don't step on a bear trap. Do not step on a bear trap.
Sarah didn't care about the legal threats Wake's agent had made. She let Wake go without argument, because there was something about him she couldn't quite put her finger on, something that reminded her of her father. She didn't think Wake would hurt his wife. Then she thought about the way he waded into Hartman, that hair-trigger rage flaring up without warning.
All right, water break, sorry. All right, once again, do not step on a bear trap. And there's bear traps. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid bear traps and hunt for coffee thermoses and manuscript pages. Whoa, 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 whoa. What, really? I'm at max revolver ammo? Okay, I'll take it. Copy there, miss.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Great, a chainsaw. That's always wonderful. Also, FYI to my chat, I'm no longer monitoring my chat because my phone's dying and I don't feel like plugging it in. So, it's just me talking to myself pretty much.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
The hell up there? Right. Yes. Hell yeah, baby. Suck it. Hunting rifle, love you. Nope, not again. Fuck. Fuck you, darkness. I've got 2 flares left. Good. I'm good on revolver ammo, baby. Another page.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified. The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
I like how your objectives are make it through the woods. Shit. How the fuck? Okay. Bullets and Big Boy is down. Shit. The darkness wears her face. Oh, thank God, yes, Mark. It's my favorite gun so far. Love the hunting rifle. Ah, page. Oh, I got this one too.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
know it says make it through the woods, but I'm really scared to make it through the woods. Like, when I tell you this game is tense, it's tense. It, like, never lets up. You know, plus I'm playing in the dark, and it's dark, and yeah, it's like this is, I'm gonna put this up there with, like, condemned criminal origins as, like, it's really tense. It never lets up. Like, there's a couple of power moments where, you know, you feel like a badass, but they're very few and far between, and yeah, it just never stops being scary. Mind you, it's a beautiful atmosphere. It's gorgeous. They went back to the 90s where they have sort of a, oh hey, how can we limit draw distance and, you know, still have a really good atmosphere, kind of like an old console trick. Well, you just put fog everywhere to limit like pop in and draw distance and stuff like that. And also, yeah, all this fucking fog. Are there any more pages around here? It really sucks. I'm missing 2 pages in this level, and if I get through this level without getting them, it's gonna kind of bum me out. Because it's like I'm playing on hard difficulty. That means I'll have to go through hard difficulty on this level again and still try to find them damn pages. Okay, I don't know where the other one was. Shit, there are 2 pages. And then there's some easy moments like that. Kinda. Damn. Your health regenerates super slow in the dark. Your only objective, make it through the woods. Now just imagine walking through the entire game. Unless you have like combat or something. Oh, I was there earlier. Campground, finally.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Shit. Chainsaw. Oh my god. Okay, I see you behind the rocks. That's good. Oh no, can I only beat him? Fuck. Damn, ran out of my flares too. That's where I need to go. This is where I need to explore. Did I miss a section? I remember a hill. Oh no, I think the radio tower is later. There's a section with a radio tower, I believe. Oh, that's where it just came from.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Yeah, Barry. Keep the lights on.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Damn, I think I did it again. I got through this level without getting the other, the manuscript pages. It's kind of a bummer. Oh. Oh no, I got...
My FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Cold instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Okay. What the fuck? That's...
I had to find the key to the garage.
Oh.
I needed the garage key to get to the car. A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You can learn about nature and yourself.
That's why I never use public restrooms. Alright, let's drive. Sorry, I'm just constantly looking for pages and stuff. Terrible grammar. Drive that car too. Cool. Down here? Oh no, it was just another road. We took this road. Definitely gotta get back to the car before they kill me. Jesus. Damn. Oh, and there's the battery life on this. Those bastards. They're smarter than they look. Shit. Really? I can't keep the fucking car on? Fuck, here we go. And I have no flares. Shit. Thank God.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, that flare gun really didn't do jack shit against those guys.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
Alright, another manuscript page. This one I haven't got yet.
The dark presence had touched the girl to lure the writer into a trap. Now it was night, and he lay helpless, drugged, lit only by the flickering of the TV screen filled with static. Shadows coalesced in the room as the dark presence leaned close to the writer, ready to touch him again. Back to work, boy.
Damn, son. And am I still missing one page? I am, I'm missing one fucking page. Well, the good thing is it carries...
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
I think the manuscript pages carry over, like in a cloud system. So if I get them on like easy mode or whatever, then I'll have them.
Al!
Yeah.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Gee, you think, Barry? Working on it, Barry. Go away. Nice.
sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Should be.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Old Dear
Diner.
Good girl.